We are live. We are live. And who is this? All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever part of the day the video chooses to reach you. Hope you're feeling fine. I hope you're feeling well. I hope you're feeling blessed. I hope you realize that you are blessed. I hope you realize that you've seen a day that nobody else got to see. I hope you realize that you're getting to see a day that somebody didn't get to see today. So you are truly blessed. Whew. Greetings. Hi, I'm Javon, aka Vaughn. And today is May 21st, 2005. And we're going to run down the top news stories and cultural stories of the day. We're going to touch on the South African president's visit to Trump and the White House today, which was, we're going to get into it. Elon Musk retiring from politics. Too little, too late, buddy. The United States Department of Defense just accepted the world's most expensive jumbo jet as a gift from Qatar on behalf of the President of the United States. Now we're going to get into that, whether what a gift is and what a bribe is, and what was the actual last gift that the United States received, and bring up some interesting points that some people may not like, and the MAGA crowd may get a little bit upset about it. Actually, they won't. They don't care about that type of stuff. And what else did I touch on? Last thing we want to touch on is the proliferation of pills and weight loss pills that are going on the market. This stuff is not right, and we need to do something about this. But first, we want to get into first thing on the list. The Oval Office confrontation with Donald Trump and President Cyril Ramaphosa, name Cyril Ramaphosa. Um, Cyril Ramaphosa and his cabinet, they came to the United States to meet with President Trump in the wake of Donald Trump's new immigrant resettling program to offer immigration services to white South Africans that are facing genocide. And he even went as far as to try and post a video or play a video speak a person talk about killing and revolution. It's like, look what's going on. And he even tried to say to the South African president that you guys have a program where the land is being taken from white South Africans, and then in some cases they take the land and they kill the white homeowner. And the South African president is sitting there looking at him like, that's not how that goes. And for the record, not one parcel of land has been taken from any South African in South Africa, black, white, or indifferent. Not one. So why, excuse me. So while there is a rule or a law rather that can allow for that land to be repatriated by the government, and it's not just some random thing that's going on, and those people are compensated for their loss of land. But Trump and his cronies are going to try and mischaracterize what is going on. There's no killing over there. There's not. Well, let me stop. There is some killing, like the South African president admitted, but unfortunately, majority of the deaths are black people. Those are black South Africans that are being killed. We see this narrative. We see this tactic where they just flat out lie, coming from Trump and the right and that MAGA crowd. They lie and they try to mischaracterize other statements or other clips and trying to apply it to the topic that we're talking about. Because that's what happened. Trump, in the middle of the meeting, asked them to play a clip of a man from South Africa, ranting and raving about revolutionary and want to kill and all this other. They're like, look, see, you guys over there in South Africa, your government is killing people. And the South African president is sitting there like, I can't believe I'm having this conversation with the world leader. Are you serious? Yes, because that's their tactic. They're going to lie. They're going to mischaracterize things. They're going to misrepresent the truth and facts just to try and prove a point and get you riled up. They don't care about logic. They care about emotion. They only want to rile up emotion. So what we saw today from Donald Trump and South African President Cyril Ramaphosa, I'm embarrassed to say I'm an American behind after that, because the world is looking at that and saying, "Hey, we just seen the United States president lie repeatedly, get corrected and called out by his lies, and then try and just go around about and keep lying." No South African farmer has had their land taken. No white South African farmer has had their land taken. No white South African farmer got killed in the process of getting their land taken. Trump flat out lied today. And that was an embarrassment to the entire United States of America. And I know we're gonna have some MAGA people that get in these comments and try and say, "Oh, well, stop lying," because the Minister of Agriculture, who's a white man, by the way, from South Africa, even said it in the meeting. The majority of white South Africans want to stay in South Africa. They're not looking to repatriate anywhere. That's a big reason why that first flight only had 59 immigrants. When have you ever heard of a genocide going on anywhere in the world and aid is being provided and that aid only reaches 59 individuals? Let that sink in. According to Trump, there's a genocide going on. They're robbing white folks left and right. They're killing white folks left and right. But when that plane landed in the United States of America with those white South African immigrants, there was 59 people on that plane. That sound like a genocide? Does that sound like people are trying to leave a genocide to you? Uh, I'm having a hard time believing only 59 individuals wanted to escape a genocide. But according to Donald Trump, South Africa got a problem with it, and they're taking the land, and it just was an embarrassment. It was an embarrassment to say I'm an American after watching that meeting in the Oval Office between Cyril Ramaphosa and President Trump. It just was, and there's no other way to explain that, because we didn't see anything fruitful come out of that conversation or come out of those proceedings or that meeting. Excuse me, nothing, not a blast thing. Besides Trump continuing to lie. That's what we got here. Speaking of liars, Elon Musk is reportedly retired from politics. He's gotten tired of um I don't think he's really retiring from politics, to be honest with you. I think Elon Musk is just saying this because he's faced a lot of backlash in the months following Donald Trump's election. One, because of the way he's carried himself and presented himself when operating around Donald Trump and White House officials. The other part of that is people are not stupid. People are not blind. We know that Elon Musk basically bought the election, and before the election, he was going around saying, "Hey, whoever goes and support Trump and his BS, I have money for you." So, because of American culture, people are just going to do whatever they want to do. Excuse me, people are going to do whatever for a dollar. That's just the reality of the situation. And no matter how much I dislike it, we're going to see people continue to sell themselves out for a dollar. And it's never going to stop. Never. Unless we start. Let me stop. Let me stop. I want this video out there because I don't want to banned. Thoughts that be going in my head. Boy, these Patreon episodes. Oh, I can't wait to get Patreon. So I really think about. Patreon will go down, y'all. Patreon is really where it go down. But we've seen Elon Musk say he want to retire from politics because he's facing backlash. The real reason Elon Musk is facing backlash is because he keeps lying. He's pushing all this Doge stuff, and I think that Elon Musk overestimated just how smart America is. and just how real Americans are. Elon Musk, I think, went heavy into the Twitter sphere and believed that the stuff that people talk about on Twitter and the things that are going on Twitter are reflective of real society, and that people are really that stupid and really that dumb in life, in real life. And once he realized that we weren't, mm, 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 it's too late for you, Elon. The damage has been done. His Tesla stock is going through the floor. Um, Only thing that he's waiting on now is his quid pro quo from Trump to get in there. Get there. That $8 million for lunar research and Mars focus research. That ain't for us. That ain't for NASA. That's for Elon. That's for SpaceX. That's the kickback from all of the money he spent during the election. Don't get it twisted. He's going to try and recoup some funds, but right now he's retired. But don't think this is the end of Elon Musk, because don't remember, Doge is still there lying, telling their lies, and we've not seen Elon Musk on TV in a couple weeks, but Doge is still doing his thing. So please don't fall for the hype and think the I'm gonna just say, please don't believe Elon Musk is retired from politics. Speaking of politics and dirty politics, the Department of Defense in the United States of America just accepted the world's most expensive jumbo jet as a gift to President Trump and the United States of America. Now, I want to say that I don't think this is a gift. This is flat out bribe. If it was a gift, you'd be able to accept it. If it was a gift to the United States, this would be something reminiscent of the last gift that the United States got that all Americans could experience, which is the Statue of Liberty. Liberty, excuse me. The Statue of Liberty was the very last major gift that the United States received from France. Now, side note, the Statue of Liberty itself was a gift from France, the statue. But Ellis Island and the base that the statue sit on was paid for by taxpayer dollars. And they didn't, you know, line out of anything in Congress. They raised money the grassroots way. Kids were sending in their school money. Construction workers were working like an extra hour or two, and they send a little bit of overtime in. You had school workers that would make a sacrifice to send a couple dollars in. Over 100,000 people pooled their money in the United States of America to put that stand together and get Ellis Island, situated so that the Statue of Liberty could, sit there. But unfortunately, hold on for a minute. Unfortunately, we're going to see something similar happen because of this gift that we're seeing being given from Qatar. As it stands, that jumbo jet is the most expensive jumbo jet in the world. But they want to retrofit it to become Air Force One. Ladies and gentlemen, the United States government will spend $1 billion to renovate that jet into Air Force One, and we got to pay for that. Mm-hmm. 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 So for everybody that tried to tell me in previous content, making statements like, "Oh, well, we were supposed to pay for the jet. Why pay for our expensive jet? We're just going to give it to us free. That's just dumb." They gave us a free jet. Yeah, they did that. But we got to pay to retrofit it, to turn it into Air Force One at the price tag of at least $1 billion. $1 billion. Make it make sense, MAGA. Please make it make sense. At a time where tariffs are eating away at the budgets of the average and everyday American. President Trump just accepted a gift that's going to cost American people $1 billion. $1 billion to retrofit this plane to turn into Air Force One. That's what it's going to take. So is it really a gift or a bribe? I say a bribe. Donald Trump thinks this is a reward for his policies and how he's governed himself in the first 100 days. But to the average everyday American, we've not experienced anything worthwhile in his first 100 days for Donald Trump's presidency. I double dog dare any MAGA that sees this clip to get in my comments and tell me what positive has happened. Because we've seen gas prices, grocery prices, home prices. Matter of fact, home prices are rising right now because inventory is being snatched up by wealthy individuals. Millionaires and billionaires are now buying up big wealthy like mansions in the states to hold their money instead of holding their money in the stock market, because the stock market is that volatile. Don't forget, just over the weekend, Moody's downgraded the United States credit rating. So we're in bad shape. But Donald Trump said we got $1 billion. He's going to ask the U.S. people to spend $1 billion to retrofit this plane, turning it into Air Force One. Now, speaking of, I spoke about familiarity the other day, so I want to talk about something a little bit different. This is a wild one here. This has been on my mind for a while. Anybody else notice how many penis pills they're selling out here, and just weight loss pills? Like every time you turn a TV station, whether you're on Fire Stick, Real TV, you're seeing penis enhancement pills being sold. We're seeing weight loss drugs being sold. What's going on? You're too young for you not to be working, y'all. Drink you some water. Clean up your diet. Hit the gym. There are 1,016 ways for you to lose weight outside of popping a pill or shooting yourself in the stomach or in the butt or in the thigh, wherever you shoot yourself with all them GL, whatever they call GLP-1s. Yeah, GLP-1s, aka Ozempic. We've seen too much of this stuff. And I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. When y'all lose weight using them GLP-1s like Ozempic, you look horrible. You look like you're about to die. You look like you don't like. Listen, a long time ago, I was told that only crackheads and people that got AIDS lose all this net fat right here. Like it just like it sucks in. Like it just. We're gonna have to add Ozempic to that list now. When people lose weight on Ozempic, they lose all this net fat right here. All that be gone. They eyes sink in, they jaws, and they think that they're the sexiest thing on earth. You look like you're about to die. You look like you need a sandwich. You need a hug, because whatever made you take that junk, they lied to you. It lied to you. You look bad. Ozempic weight loss looks horrible. I don't know why nobody said this shit, but when y'all lose weight with these GLP-1s, y'all look horrible. Go to the gym. Take some time and do a diet. Figure it out, but figure out how the workout is going to benefit you best. But stop with the GLP-1s, man. Y'all look freaking horrible with that stuff. Like I said, I was told a long time ago only crackheads and AIDS patients lose this neck fat up in here, right here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. This right here. We even see people that lose weight naturally, they still be having that fat face. They face still be a little Ozempic on the other hand. Ozempic making me think that y'all got that or you on crack or something. Cause that's how y'all lose this net fat right here is beyond me. And people that I don't even know what exercise to do to lose this. But crackheads, AIDS, and Ozempic can make you lose this apparently. Like y'all just look bad on that stuff, man. So please just stop it. And for the penis pills, man, guys, and it's mainly young dudes. That's the scary part. You young dudes are too young for your thing not to be working. I'm gonna just say it like that, man. Y'all too young for your thing not to work. If your thing not working and you a young dude, you still got time. Don't just go popping pills or getting a honey pack or go and get that grocery store, get that gas station pill, man. Don't go get none of that stuff. Go talk to the woo lady. You know what I'm saying? They actually make you up a concoction or something. You know what I'm saying? Go talk to the roots lady. If you're in South Florida, visit Jamaica Herbal. Jamaica Herbal got everything that you need, and it's all natural in there. Trust me, I know. Ashwagandha, tonga leaf, all those things are natural and they're good for your circulatory system. That's how I put it. And keep in mind, a hard manhood ain't nothing but blood running through veins. So if your circulatory system is on point, then it's a good chance that there's going to be a good flow of blood flowing to your manhood in the time of need. But if your circulatory system is not circulating blood properly, it's not going to circulate enough blood to those blood vessels in your manhood to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all take the shortcut out and just messing yourself up more, man. These pills got to stop it. Cause one day y'all gonna pop that pill and your thing gonna go, never mind, dog. Straight. Then what you gonna do? Then it's gonna be too late because you done loaded your body full of some junk that's blocking vital organs from operating. That's all this stuff does. That Ozempic weight loss, it looks horrible on y'all. I'm gonna just say it again, reiterate it. I be trying to keep my cool when I see y'all around, but I be trying not to stare, but I can't help but stare at that net fat because I be like, man, only crackheads and AIDS patients manage to lose this, but Ozempic, y'all lose this net fat. Y'all be looking like crypt keepers, man. Y'all eyes be sucked in y'all head, your cheeks be neck fat be gone. Like, what the heck? And then you had nerve to have the droopy skin all over the place. You wouldn't have that much droopy skin if you did it the natural way. Your body would adjust because it has time to adjust. But when you do those instant weight losses, your body does not have time to adjust. When you have those surgeries to lose weight, your body does not adjust at all. And then you have to have another surgery to get that loose and flabby skin cut off, or you just tuck it in tights like some people do. And I'm not shaming people that got that loose and extra skin. I'm just pointing out that Ozempic, just pointing out that Ozempic ain't like that ain't what y'all need to be on, man, because it's got too many things that can go wrong for you. Just can't believe it. Like that. Like I lose neck fat on Ozempic, man. We crackheads and AIDS patients, the only ones for forever to be able to lose that. But y'all managed to do it with Ozempic. Get out the Ozempic and these penis pills, y'all. Go take you some tonga burdock root. Not burdock root. Burdock root. Do not that. Tonga ashwagandha. Drawing a blank, but Visit Jamaica Herbal, any one of your woo ladies or your roots lady, and they'll make you up a concoction. Keep you like y'all need pills and this honey packs and whatnot. Meanwhile, man, a girl give me a hug that I like. Oh, she might feel something. What the hell wrong with y'all, man? I'm a 41-year-old man, and I can step up to the plate whenever, wherever. But I keep seeing all these pills and potions and whatnot, and I just be like, wow, they don't even know what's going on in their body. They just popping pills, to try and get an erection to go out there. Sometimes I've heard, oh no, well, I've looked up like some of that stuff. Y'all ain't even getting rock for that long. I could stay rock naturally for Lord knows at least an hour. I read something said anything give you an erection for probably about 10, 15 minutes. Like what? First of all, they're not cheap. I don't even know how much the honey packs cost, but I think it was like 10, like you're paying money for a short little bit of time to get man. Spend too much time on this. All right, so that's news rundown for the day, y'all. It really wasn't that exciting of a day. The stock market did go up and down, did do some things today. Um, One thing I will say about the stock market is that you need to put your anxiety in your pocket. If you need to do like me and just log out of your TD Ameritrade account and don't look at it, and just know that you got some money over there, and focus on grinding and keeping your checking and savings account good, and do that, because we're going to see a lot of shifts and turns with this market each day, because every day Trump is doing something and it impacts the market. And if you know stocks, you know that news drives the stock market. Trump is doing stuff with the economy every day, every other day. Get the idea. As always, guys, thank you for tuning in. If you got something you want me to type into, DM it to me, email it to me, call me, whatever you got, get it to me, how you get it to me. Like, comment, share. Let me know if I'm tripping. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. Hit me on Patreon. Peace. Love you guys. Damn it.